10 Psychology Secrets About Lying, Understanding the Complex Nature of Deception. Lying is a universal human behavior. Whether it's a small white lie to spare someone's feelings or a more significant act of deception, lying plays a role in our everyday interactions. However, the psychology behind lying is complex, involving a mix of cognitive processes, emotional regulation, and social dynamics. Understanding why people lie and how to detect lies can be fascinating and useful. Here are 10 psychology secrets about lying that offer insight into this intricate aspect of human behavior. 1. Everyone lies, but not everyone lies equally. One of the most well-known facts about lying is that everyone does it. Studies show that the average person lies several times a day, often in minor ways. However, the frequency and nature of lying can vary greatly between individuals. Some people are more prone to lying due to personality traits such as narcissism or Machiavellianism, while others may lie less frequently or only under certain circumstances. Understanding that lying is a common behavior helps us better navigate social interactions. 2. The cognitive load of lying. Lying is cognitively demanding. When we lie, our brains have to work harder to create a false narrative, remember the details of that narrative, and monitor the truth to ensure consistency. This increased cognitive load often results in telltale signs of deception, such as pauses, hesitations, or inconsistent details. The extra mental effort required to maintain a lie is one reason why people often trip up when telling a more complex or long-term lie. 3. Body language and microexpressions. While many believe they can detect lies through body language, it's not always straightforward. Common cues like avoiding eye contact, fidgeting, or looking nervous are often misinterpreted. However, microexpressions, brief, involuntary facial expressions, can be more reliable indicators of deception. These fleeting expressions can reveal emotions a person is trying to conceal, such as fear, guilt, or anxiety, which often accompany lying. Experts in reading microexpressions, like those trained in the Facial Action Coding System, FACS, can sometimes spot these subtle signs. 4. The truth bias. Despite the prevalence of lying, most people have a natural truth bias, meaning they tend to believe what others say unless they have a reason to be suspicious. This bias is rooted in the social need for trust and cooperation. Without some level of trust, social interactions would become impossible. However, this bias can make us vulnerable to deception, as we may overlook or dismiss signs of lying, especially in people we trust. 5. The role of emotion in lying. Emotions play a significant role in both the act of lying and in detecting lies. Liars often experience a range of emotions, from guilt and fear to excitement and satisfaction. These emotions can influence the way a lie is told and the nonverbal cues that accompany it. For example, a guilty liar might avoid eye contact, while someone who feels justified in their lie might display confidence. Conversely, our emotional response to being lied to can cloud our judgment, making it harder to detect the deception. 6. Pathological lying. Pathological lying, also known as pseudologia fantastica, is a condition where a person lies compulsively, often without any clear motive or benefit. Unlike typical lying, which is usually goal-oriented, pathological lying is more about the act itself. People who lie pathologically may tell elaborate, fantastical stories that are easily disproven, yet they continue to lie even when confronted with the truth. This behavior is often associated with personality disorders such as antisocial personality disorder or borderline personality disorder. 7. Lie detection technology, polygraphs and beyond. Polygraph tests, commonly known as lie detector tests, measure physiological responses such as heart rate, blood pressure, and skin conductivity to detect signs of stress or arousal associated with lying. However, polygraphs are not foolproof and can produce false positives or negatives. More recent technologies, such as functional magnetic resonance imaging, fMRI, aim to detect lies by observing brain activity. While these methods show promise, they are still not entirely reliable and raise ethical concerns about privacy and the potential for misuse. 8. Cultural differences in lying. Cultural norms and values can significantly influence lying behavior. In some cultures, lying is more socially acceptable in certain contexts, such as to maintain harmony or avoid embarrassment. For example, in collectivist cultures, where group harmony is prioritized over individual honesty, lies of politeness are more common. Understanding these cultural differences is crucial in a globalized world where misinterpreting lying behaviors can lead to misunderstandings or conflict. 9. The consequences of lying. Lying can have a range of consequences, both for the liar and for those being lied to. In the short term, lying might help someone avoid punishment, protect their self-image, or gain an advantage. However, the long-term consequences can be severe, including loss of trust, damaged relationships, and even legal repercussions. Chronic liars may find themselves isolated as others become wary of their dishonesty. On a societal level, widespread lying can erode trust in institutions and lead to a breakdown in social cohesion. 10. How to spot a lie, tips and techniques. While there is no foolproof way to detect lies, certain techniques can increase your chances of spotting deception. Paying attention to inconsistencies in a person's story, observing their body language, and listening for verbal cues such as hesitations or overly complex explanations can all provide clues. Asking unexpected questions or pressing for more details can also catch a liar off guard, making it harder for them to maintain their deception. However, it's important to approach lie detection with caution, as false accusations can cause harm and damage relationships. Conclusion. Lying is a complex and multifaceted behavior that plays a significant role in human psychology and social interactions. While everyone lies, understanding the reasons behind lying and the ways to detect it can help us navigate our social world more effectively. By recognizing the cognitive load involved in lying, being aware of our natural truth bias, and understanding the emotional and cultural factors that influence deception, we can become more attuned to the signs of lying and better equipped to respond to it. However, it's essential to approach this knowledge with empathy and caution, as the consequences of both lying and falsely accusing someone of lying can be profound.